he's traded the streets of Connecticut for those of Toronto.
I feel calm and free here in Canada, and so do my kids. Learning to see Canada as my home, that's what I'm trying to do right now.
Jason Stanley, 55, is a philosopher and a leading expert on fascism, and he fled Donald Trump's America to teach here.
What I love about teaching at the Monk School is that we have experts on every part of the world, centers studying every part of the world. So it is the absolute ideal place to do work on the global fascist threat.
Behind his decision, the need to work freely, safe from the Trump administration's attacks on science and democratic institutions.
I would have remained in the United States had Trump not won the election. My presence at Yale made Yale a target. Now, I'm completely unconstrained. I can say whatever I want. And to me, that's what Canada means right now, a place where you can say critical things about other countries, critical things about the United States without fear.
Like Jason Stanley, a record number of academics have left or are planning to leave the United States for Europe and Canada.
All right, let's get started. We're a little late. So we want to talk about morality and values.
The reason, repeated threats and more than $4 billion in cuts by the Trump administration to research it deems woke. The health sector has also been hit. Brian Rathbun taught at the University of Southern California until 2024.
Military funding or any other policy issue, those are considered attitudes. And then the question is, are our attitudes a function of our values?
This international relations expert moved to Canada with his wife and colleague Nina. Both say the attacks on research in the U.S. go far beyond Trump's own political targets.
It's a very demoralizing state of affairs, I would say. There's a lot of uncertainty. Even those who haven't had their grants canceled or put on hold are nevertheless feeling the pain of that because so many of those grants have fund other operations at a university. So it has a way of affecting everyone, even though it's ostensibly just directed at a certain number of grant holders.
I would also say that it's led to reductions in entering PhD classes, and that's been really problematic for students just who happened to be applying for graduate school at this particular moment, and so it has real impacts for the pipeline for academia in the future.
The presidents of Canada's top universities have put out an op-ed in the local press calling on Ottawa to finally make Canada a global leader in scientific research, as its current budget still lags well behind G7 and OECD averages.
I think a real shift in mindset is needed to restore Canada's place as a global leader in science, in knowledge creation and innovation. It's clear we need to reinvest, especially if we want to seize this opportunity, what I call an unfortunate opportunity, because we have to remember that what's happening reflects a global weakening of science, given the United States' dominant role in research since World War II.
Across the country, some local governments have taken matters into their own hands, launching charm offensives to lure top American talent. Montreal, Canada's second largest city, is home to 4 major international universities.
Hi, can you tell me how many CVs we've received so far for the Researchers campaign?
We're at about 100 applications, or at least people who've expressed interest.
We've already passed 100 CVs?
Yeah.
That's great.
At the city's request, this economic development agency ran a summer-long ad campaign across major U.S. campuses, from California to Massachusetts.
We've had a lot of engineers, a lot of mathematicians too, but also people in international relations, and many with several years of experience already. Not just those starting out in research.
The campaign quickly led to an unprecedented wave of applications from American academics.
Our campaign focused on openness and inclusivity. We went with a simple message: Montreal loves researchers. It targeted people driven by innovation, knowledge, and science, many of them in healthcare. All those applications will be shared with Greater Montreal universities that took part in and supported the campaign so that they can match the researchers' profiles with available positions.
According to a survey published in Nature magazine in March, 3/4 of researchers say they're ready to leave the United States if the Trump administration maintains its budget cuts.